So next up, podcast listeners, we have the dumbest bill in America. And do we have a lead up, Mr. Producer? Here it is. And it's the dumbest bill in America, and it is mandating vegan Fridays in schools. You heard that correctly. Mandating vegan Fridays in schools in New York City. Yeah, sure. So here's KPIX11 News in New York City reporting on mandating vegan Fridays in schools. Here it is.
Check out the menu. This is exactly what the kids are going to be getting. Oatmeal and fresh fruit, veggie tacos, black bean and plantain rice bowls, pasta fagioli. The salad bar, of course, is always open. And to ease the transition, guys, they're going to offer cheese sandwiches, either hot or cold. And they say that you can have other things on request. But Mayor Adams, he already did Meatless Mondays and Fridays. And now he's taking it one step farther.
Yeah, so you already have Meatless Mondays and Fridays in New York because the government now thinks they can tell you what your children can eat. You can't tell your children what to eat, but it's the government's job to tell you that. So now they're mandating vegan Fridays in public schools. Now, according to the news and according to Eric Adams, you can still request to eat other things, but you can only eat other things by requesting it. It's not going to be available to you readily. You have to kind of request it in advance, Please, sir, can I have some burgers, please? Please? I don't want I don't want the tofu anymore. I don't want the chocolate covered bugs. I don't want those. So you'll love this, okay? In the Washington Free Beacon, this is the story behind the story. First, they canceled chicken nuggets. Now they've nixed mozzarella sticks. New York City public schools are going vegan on Fridays under a new policy from Mayor Eric Adams, Democrat. No surprise there. School cafeterias will serve only vegan food, with the exception of milk, because milk is still required by the USDA. Menu offerings in February include black bean and plantain rice bowls, Mediterranean chickpeas, not chicken, chickpeas, and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The policy strengthens the move to Meatless Monday and Friday school lunches instituted by former Mayor Bill de Blasio. It's funny because there was a musical years ago called Oliver, and it's like an orphan boy and is really hungry, and he goes up in an orphanage to the guy that's running it, who's like a complete tyrant. He's like, please, sir, may I have some more? I mean, that's what you're going to have to do now in the public school system. Please, sir, can I have some meat? So here's CBS News reporting from New York about this issue as well. Here it is.
Put down the pizza and that burger. Students grades K through 12 are going vegan on Fridays.
I didn't know that, actually.
The new initiative will kick off tomorrow with vegan veggie tacos for high school lunch. Students outside LaGuardia wondering why no meat.
They already have a vegan option, so why should they force everybody to go vegan on Fridays if there is a vegan option?
It has to have chicken.
Come on,
you
gotta have chicken, beef.
New York City's Department of Education says you'll be able to request non-vegan items if you choose.
So that's two different newscasts, right? This one had the two students there, and these are high school students. So you got to have chicken at least. I mean, who does the government think they are telling us what we can eat? The same government that's telling us that we have to wear masks, right? Because these students had masks on, but they were outside, so they had them pulled under their chin. That's the same government, all right? Oh, you must wear a mask. You must wear a mask while you eat, but you can pull the mask down while you're eating indoors and then promptly put it back up, just like on an airplane. Now you can still do that, but you can only have vegan on Fridays. Unbelievable. You think that's bad enough? Then they say, yes, but if you request it in advance, but only by request, you might get something else, some other kind of food other than the chocolate covered ants. So talk about the ultimate idiot. Mayor Adams, the vegan, he's vegan himself, okay? There's an article in the New York Post. Here's what it says. You're going to love this because he's already broken his own vegan diet, and he was caught. In an ocean of political whoppers, this one is barely a keeper and maybe the most head-scratching admission a New York mayor has had to make. Eric Adams, mayor of New York City, a self-proclaimed vegan, confessed under duress Monday evening that he sometimes eats fish. just hours after refusing to reveal his dietary habits at a morning news conference in Brooklyn. In a prepared statement released by City Hall shortly before dinner time, Adams came clean in the wake of reports that he's been spotted dining out, because there's a picture of this. He's been spotted dining out pescatarian style at various restaurants. "Let me be clear," Adams said. "Changing to a plant-based diet saved my life, and I aspire to be plant-based 100% all the time, except not right now while I'm eating fish." But if you're a student in New York City and it's Friday, you can't have fish. You can't have chicken. You can't have roast beef. You can't have a hamburger. You can't have a turkey sandwich. You can't have a Reuben. Oh, you can only eat what the statists tell you you have to eat. And this, folks, is the left. The left is all about controlling every aspect of your life, every kind of little bill that they can pass, any kind of mandate, any kind of diktat that they can get involved in. And we, the people, have ceded our rights to government to tell us this. We've ceded our rights to government to tell us that we must eat what they tell us. And it's just ridiculous. We've allowed it to happen during the pandemic with the masks and with mandates and with vaccine passports. And now here we are. Our children are in public school being told what they can and can't eat at lunchtime. And that's the dumbest bill in America. And that's it from Mark and the Millennials. Thank you for joining Mark and the Millennials. This is Mark Fisher. Thank you to our producer, Christopher Hopkins. Check us out on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Getter, Rumble, and our website. See you next time.